those caves underneath the sea. More likely to be seen on a bicycle these days, though, I have to say. And it's been a great weekend generally for getting out and about with the outdoor pursuits. A lot of dry weather, some reasonable spells of sunshine around as well, particularly across England and Wales. There'll be a bit more sunshine to come this afternoon, but it's on its way out because we've got these weather fronts beginning to push in from the west, and that's going to bring some rain to most of us through this evening and overnight. The first signs of that rain just beginning to push in towards Pembrokeshire. This is 3 o'clock this afternoon, and fairly cloudy skies ahead of that with a freshening breeze coming in across Northern Ireland, but still pretty mild once again. Highs of around 16 degrees, at least a couple of degrees above the average for this time of the year. Cloudy skies too across most of Scotland and also northern England. Just a few brighter spells still managing to come through, but at least it's a dry afternoon, certainly quite usable. And as we head down towards East Anglia in the southeast, here you will hang on to some sunshine. Highs of around 19 degrees, really pretty good going for the early part of October. But as I mentioned, there is some rain on the way. That'll be getting in, I think, across Devon and Cornwall as the afternoon wears on. Some fairly heavy bursts here before the end of the day. And then through this evening and overnight, you can see that rain working its way northwards and eastwards with time. Maybe not seeing very much across East Anglia and the southeast, but the main thing tonight is that we're going to pull in very mild air. In fact, ridiculously high temperatures for an October night, 15 or 16 degrees. A bit cooler for Northern Ireland though. Here skies will clear later in the night, temperatures down to about 9 degrees. And then for Monday, well, it's a case of getting rid of those weather fronts really to allow some clearer, brighter weather to come in from the west. But it's going to be a slow process, not for Northern Ireland, nice day here, but we will find the brighter skies getting in across northern England, Wales, struggling to get into the Midlands, mind you, and the cloud and patchy rain lingering on across that southeastern corner of the UK. Even so, highs of around 20-21 degrees likely here, more like 15 to 17 degrees in the brighter spots. That will feel pleasant enough, certainly. Now, the theme for the week ahead hinges on southerly winds because they're going to bring in mild weather, I think, for much of the time, along with some outbreaks of cloud and rain, as we'll see in a moment. But the mild theme, well, it's not going to be there on Monday night, that's for sure. A ridge of high pressure pushing in leaves clear skies, light winds, so we could see a touch of frost across the northern half of the UK. But it's not going to last long because you can see that next system coming in, southerly winds freshening up ahead of that, so that'll start to bring cloud and eventually some outbreaks of rain in from the south. Many of us, though, getting a dry day, and another pretty warm one again. Could see temperatures 21 Celsius, that's actually 70 Fahrenheit. Into the middle part of the week then, and Tuesday night and Wednesday, the lines coming closer together. That means we're going to see some strong winds coming in across the UK and a pretty active weather front that will bring a band of cloud and rain to most of us. So Wednesday looks like the wettest day of the week. Not sure exactly where the heaviest rain is going to be, but with all the wind and the rain, yes, it's mild, but it might not feel that mild, even with temperatures of 16 to 18 degrees. Into the second half of the week now, and high pressure starts squeezing in from both sides, so it's going to try and reduce the activity on that front, with brighter skies trying to filter in from the west. Again, not sure exactly where that front will come to a halt, but it will be a weakening feature, so the rain gradually easing away. And still look at those temperatures into the mid to high teens. It's still a good bit above the seasonal average. And then to round off the week, well, it looks like high pressure is going to win out, so really settling things down, although a hint that we might get a freshening easterly coming in across England and Wales. So it could be quite breezy here, but a lot of fine weather around. I think some sunshine to come and still on the mild side. That's all from me. Now back to Adam in one of my